What up guys, it's your boy Ricky Guevara, back again with another video. My favorite thing in my arsenal is called the Gamma Ergo. Alright, so the Gamma Ergos, what are they? It was crazy because it came with all the faceplates. You know, it's so crazy, like you can like customize them on however you want it to look, you know. I haven't even opened these faceplates. What I'm a really big fan of was the blade. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the blade is super freaking thin. It's so thin. But I went ahead and swapped it out with a SPX fade blade from Ever Since, just because I know how crazy this product is. Now moving on into the power of the clipper, which is, you know, I was really amazed with how quiet the clipper is. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but this barely even making sound like in my hand. I got my Bablos here just to compare it. My Bablos on. You can tell how strong that motor is, but it's amazing how quiet it is at the same time. So if noise is a problem to you, that's the one thing that I wouldn't say, you know, it wasn't a big downfall for me because the clipper performed like very well. But this would not be a clipper that I would use to take down bulk. I would go with like a slower clipper. Take your time with the bulk. This clipper ain't gonna do that. It's gonna get caught. I would much rather prefer to go in with my Bablos, take off the bulk, and then, you know, do the rest of the cut with this. I'm definitely blending with this. I can tell you that right now. For my skin up, I'm blending with this. Being in my hand, the majority of the time, these kind of feel like a senior. If you guys aren't familiar with that, they're a little bit heavier than a Magic Clip, but they're probably around a senior. Getting close to the Bablos. Well, to me, I like a clipper with some weight. I was kind of afraid that these were gonna be really light in my hand. That was a little thing I was worried about. Overall, I'm really content with the weight and how it feels in the hand. Like, it's got this weird, not traditional like shape of a clipper. It's curved and like it's in the name. It's ergonomic. Like, it just feels stupid, like comfortably in your hand. It just sits in there like. So the design and like the way it's in your hand, I think it's cool. The amount of time that is spent using this clipper when I'm cutting. The battery life was actually pretty cool. I tested the battery life out the first, I think 2 days that I was cutting. You know, it really held up to, I think it's 4 hours that it was the charge time. The battery life had it on this. You know, I was really surprised because, you know, my Vol 1919s, I had to buy the 245 Eco battery, and that boosted it, but it came nowhere close to 4 hours. The Bablos has, I think, 70 or something like that, or 2 hours. I'm not sure. This outperformed the Bablos as well, and right now Bablos is like the grail, the holy grail of cordless clippers. Like, they're the ones making waves. But you know, this really shined through, and it really exceeded my expectations about the battery life and in regards to how it's charged. I've been using the stand. I haven't been using the cord plugged into this. It doesn't have the micro USB. Like, the charging stand feels, I don't know. Like, I feel like when I set it in there, it's snug, but when I go to pull it out, I feel like I have to set it down a little bit, hold it a little bit, and then pull the clipper out, because it kind of just gets stuck in there. Like, I've seen like the other stands from other clipper companies, and you know they come straight out. And this one just feels like really cheap. It's all plastic. It doesn't really have that much weight. I think, yeah, the clipper weighs more than the base, which is kind of weird. I don't know. It gives the clipper a cool look, standing up on your station. The light turns blue when you start charging it, and you get like a little whir, like the charge going into your clipper. And it turns off when it's done. But yeah, that's probably another complaint I have about it is like you can't have a freaking awesome clipper and just have this little dinky stand. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel secure to me. Like I feel like if my stand moves or something hits it, my clipper's gonna go flying. Like it's gonna be the end of it. So if I were Gamma, I would look into adding some weight somehow to the base. Another thing I want to go into is the customization of it. It's cool that you get in the box like all these lids and whatnot, different colors. You know, you get a clear one, black one, you get the whole rose gold one or copper, whatever it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be rose gold. The all gold, which is what I slapped on, because I was rocking the silver one with the clear finish, or the clear thumb rest is what they call it. What I noticed was that the thumb rests start cracking a lot. I don't know if it's quality control from Grandma. You know, I would make sure that, you know, the lids and whatever's protecting the insides of the clippers, I would expect them to be like a little bit more sturdy. Or I don't want to be rocking, first of all, a clear cracked lid and then have me worried about it breaking and then getting inside the motor, or breaking and something else getting inside the motor. So for how much you use this clipper, how it heats up in your hand and how the blade heats up, honestly surprised me, because how fast the blade is moving, you would expect this to be super hot, but in reality it did not get hot at all. The body of the clipper did not heat up. The blade got a little warm, but it was tolerable. Like it wasn't like burning like your clients or when it touches their skin or anything. It just blew my mind that this thing is working so fast. It's moving so fast, yet it's staying so cool and really comfortable in your hands. So, you know, to me that's another point, because you know you want to be comfortable as well as a client. Even though the client comes first, and you know you always want to make sure that they're good, you know you want to be comfortable as well. Like you're having these tools in your hand all day, you don't want to be burning in your hand, or you know risk burning your clients. Or I think that's a pretty positive thing about it, and they really did good on that. All right, I want to talk about the guard system. So Gamma in the box gave you guards, which I haven't opened yet. They're still sealed. You can open them right now. And alright, so right here we got their take on magnetic guards. I found that the Wall Premium guards fit on this, and I prefer those over any other guard system. So I was really happy when I found that out. But what I do like about these guards is, I don't know if you can see, but the amount of teeth. And they're really, really firm. They remind me of Andis guards. So if you're a fan of Andis but want to get this clipper, I think you wouldn't be disappointed with their guards. If you prefer the wall system like I do, the wall system fits on it as well. I like the premium guards and how snug they fit on them, so I'll probably keep using those. But someone let me know in the comments if you get one of these and you try out the magnetic guards, and see if I should try them out as well. Only if you're in the market for a finishing or like detailing clipper. All around, this is more for like finishing shorter hair. You know, it'll come out super crazy, super crispy, and you know the strokes, the cutting strokes of the motor, you're really just gonna get really, really nice even blends. For bulk removal or anything else along those lines, the charging stand wasn't really as premium as I thought it would be. We're paying $200 for this clipper right here. I would have expected them to, you know, give you something more premium feel. Also, the lids are also super, super sweet touch. I think just having people like able to modify their own clipper, have their own touches on their own clipper, and set themselves apart from other people. But I would make sure that, you know, the plastic or the materials that you give your customers would be top tier and not be breaking after the first month. I think the blade, the lever system, the magnetic motor, and the way it just feels in your hand, that's, I think, the top of everything. You can go all day with this thing, and you know, that's the one reason why I want to recommend this to people, is just because of how comfortable it is. You know, we're using our hands 24/7. You want something that fits comfortable and you can last in all day. Would I recommend this clipper? I would. Gamma plus Ergo. Alright guys, that's my take on the Ergo. You know, those are just my opinions, and you know, that was my suggestion or my recommendations to others who are looking in this market for a detailing clipper. If you have any more questions, put them down in the comments below, or hit me up on Instagram. I'm always DMing people, getting back to people, and I really just like connecting with everybody. So this is going to be the ending of my video. I hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe, you know, share that so everybody else can be on this Ergo wave. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.